Hopefully this connection up here works. I'm up in the mountains. This is called Ruth's Diner. It's in a canyon just east of Salt Lake City, and I just thought I'd show you around here a little bit. Like I say, I come out to breakfast a lot. I'd show you around a lot more on this live stream, but the connection is not really good as you proceed this way. Uh, Let me see if I can show you the front without losing the signal, and then we'll get to the subject matter. Good morning, everybody, as you come in. Of course, I'm Roy Potter, and this is the spontaneous Potter Expositor. Okay, here's the front here. It's very busy. It's a nice little diner. The food's okay, but it's mostly the atmosphere, the ambiance. Now let me show you this a little bit here. See all the cars parked on the road. Okay, so let me go back to. By the way, the entrance over here is. I think you can see that there. Hopefully you can. Okay, so let's get to the subject matter here. When this whole thing started with Kavanaugh, and again, I want to emphasize, I have problems with Kavanaugh. He backed up. By the way, there's a lot of wind here, and I apologize. See if I can get out of it. I had a problem with him. You know, he's a Bushite. He supported the Patriot Act. He has some disrespect for the Fourth Amendment based on some rather lousy arguments as far as I'm concerned, and there are other things. However, he's still yards, if not miles, ahead of anybody Hillary would have put in there. And despite what he's done in his political career, in his professional career, I should say, he's done a job. He has done what his bosses expected of him, and I think he's done it in a way that is respectful. I don't agree with a lot of the things he went along with. And yes, he is SES. I understand his wife is too. So there are problems. I don't want you to think that I'm not aware of that. But as I said the other day, what they have put him through was unconscionable. It wasn't just an advise and consent. It was, as he called it, a search and destroy. And that's been going on now for and against. Not for, but against the Trump administration now for since January 2017 and before. And nobody except Lindsey Graham that I've seen so far has gotten up and fought back with any degree of vigor. And that's disgusting. Flake should be ashamed of himself. Being convinced by a couple of little Soros-funded kids that were pretending to be something they weren't. Oh, not that they don't believe in their cause. This is ridiculous. Hello, everybody, as I said. So let me get to the point of this, hopefully short video. We had heard some information that Christine Ford may have CIA connections. I don't have the link in the box because I'm out running around, but the Still report on YouTube this morning, may have been last night, the Still report, Bill Still made a report about Christine Ford's connections with the CIA. Now, like I said, I'd heard about these before, but there was really not any really strong documentation, although I had no doubt about it. Especially her testimony in front of Congress. It was a fake, and I knew it, and most law enforcement officers would know it as well. And attorneys who have been around it enough and are willing to say so. And you know that Rachel Mitchell, the county attorney from Mariposa County who was asking the questions for the Republicans, she's come out and said that she would not prosecute Kavanaugh with the testimony that came out the other day. So at any rate, what this is really about is the CIA. It's not just its rogue elements. I'm tired of hearing that this is rogue people at the very top that are doing these things. No, these are corrupt agencies from the top to the bottom. There are fewer good people than there are bad ones. And they're throughout the agencies, FBI, the DOJ, and the CIA, the IC, etc. And I'm really sick and tired of hearing the excuses from our leaders and our apologists who are saying that that's not the case, because it is. And it's manifestly so. So here we go. Christine Ford comes out and she gives this testimony, and we find out, which wasn't testimony, it was an act. And come to find out that, yeah, she has CIA connections. So go look at the Bill Still report. It's called Christine Ford Has CIA Connections. He put it up either last night or this morning. It's on YouTube. When I get to a place I can add the link in the box below, I will. So the IC is still at it. And you got to understand that a lot of the members, if not all of them, of the Judiciary Committee and Intelligence Committee, all these things, are part of the IC as well. At least assets, okay? At least partners in crime, okay? I'm disturbed that the only person that had the guts to stand up and call it out was Lindsey Graham. And then, of course, Flake had to get in there and play his little McCain act. Actually, not even that. He's a pathetic little creature, isn't he? Pathetic creature. Okay, I just wanted to bring that up. I'm telling you, this thing with the CIA is going to... They're out to destroy us, ladies and gentlemen. They're out to destroy the Constitutional Republic, the American people, and they have evil seed in them. Evil seed. I'm telling you. This is a ploy by Trump. He can use this to get the people out to vote for Supreme Court Trump seat. You know something? I don't doubt that there are some things like that going on, but man, I'm not going to go along with pussyfooting around. Okay, I'm not going to go along with that. I don't care who's doing it. Oh, he's just trying to show everybody what the government's like. If you don't know by now, you don't know, and you're not going to convince anybody either way or the other at this point. That happened a long time ago, so I don't buy that argument. I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, I'm going to go check this out. This is serious business. We knew what she was like in class. An analyst that Bill Still talked about her talking in this raspy, timid voice that wasn't really hers, and some other things. You need to go see it to understand, because, like I said, the law enforcement officers like myself saw this and we knew it. We have information. I did know about this, that her student evaluation showed her to be a tyrant in class. Doesn't go along with any questioning of her position or anything like that. She's very difficult to get along with. Let's put it that way. That's not just the right of a professorship, okay? That's her personality. And we also know about her drunken deals in high school and the stuff in her yearbook and all that. But the CIA connection, I wasn't exactly positively sure of until today. And Stanford is a big recruiting area, and she's over a deal there where they would do that. Okay, I've said enough. I hope you all have a good day. I'll walk around here until I lose the signal, and then I'll just kind of disappear, okay? But I'll take you back to the front. Kind of a little, I don't know if you can call it a treat. Give you a little bit better view of what's happening here. Like I say, I might lose the signal. They have a patio in the back. It's really kind of cool. Like I said, this is up in the canyon. You may not see this. We'll probably start skipping, those kinds of things. But this is the back here. This is a train car, or anyway, a couple of train cars put together. I got to take you back here. This table here, this one right here, was where my wife, Carol, proposed to me. Right there. She proposed to me. Isn't that different? Yeah, that's where it happened. History made at that spot. All right, well, that was a quick little tour, but I didn't want to come up here and not show you. All right, well, I hope you found that interesting. Okay, I can't really see the chat too well because it's bright, so I'll go ahead and go. Thanks for coming. Remember, the IC is not our friend. It's corrupt, it's criminal, and it's treasonous. And everybody associated with it. Anybody who tells you different is a liar out here.
I mean, it seems